So do you want to know if you're metabolizing fat properly? Because this is a big issue that a lot of people don't understand, is that when we're talking about losing weight and we're talking about the fat that we have stored, really what we're talking about is energy storage, not fat. Yeah, let's think about it the right way. You've got all this stored energy that you're not utilizing. So the body should be able to reach in when you haven't eaten for a while, grab that, pull it away, and utilize that for energy. But this requires very specific processes, and some people struggle with that mechanism. So here's a few different ways that you can actually see if you have an issue with this kind of fat conversion metabolism, which is part of our processes of what we call beta oxidation and ketone production. So the bodies that you'll often hear about, this whole process of ketosis with people wanting to lose weight. So if you want to assess this, you can do this at home very quickly, very cheaply. You don't need expensive lab tests, although there are lab tests that help you do this. But one of the key ways that we can do this ourselves is just by using a simple glucose and ketone monitor. So what you want to do is have breakfast in the morning, then don't eat for about 6 hours. So you have this period of where you're fasting. Then during that fasting time, you're only consuming water, nothing that's got calories in it. And then what we're going to do is doing our simple finger prick test, use a blood glucose strip and a ketone strip into your monitor, put them in, and what we want to see is what happens to your glucose levels and what happens to your ketone levels when you haven't eaten for those 6 hours. So we do this in the afternoon, not first thing in the morning, because in the morning we have this thing called a dawn effect. And this dawn effect often happens for a lot of people where when your stress hormones are elevated in the morning, it elevates the glucose levels and we get false negative readings. So we want to do this in the afternoon. So what we're basically doing is fasting for a period of time, and we want to make sure that our glucose levels don't drop low. So if we come back with a glucose level that is somewhere around, say, 4.5, 4.6 or lower, this is a sign that we're not stabilizing our sugar mechanics. And the main thing that we use to do that is our ketones. So we then put our ketone stick into our monitor, check the ketones as well. And if you're not producing a lot of ketones after that period of time and your blood sugar levels are on the lower side, then it's a good chance that this fat metabolism problem is affecting you and it's not working very effectively. There's a ton of different things you can do to improve this. A couple of key things you can try straight away. Carnitine is an amino acid that is used to convert that stored fat across into the mitochondria to produce the acetyl-CoA that we need to make our ketones. So if we're having low levels of carnitine in our system, then this is one of the big things that can create that. We also see vitamins such as B2, B3, vitamin B5, very, very helpful in this process as well. So let's go through it again. Fast for a good 6 hours in the afternoon, then do a blood glucose check, see if your blood glucose have dropped, and if they have dropped, then do a ketone test and see if you're producing ketones. Anything above probably about 0.4 is classified as ketone production. So you should be able to get to those levels off that 6 hour fast. But if they're low and your glucose levels are low, it's a good chance this mechanism's not working and you're probably going to have to go down the path of supporting this for a period of time, potentially even doing further testing to see whether there is a major issue or not. Anyway, guys, hope that's helped you. For those that can't lose weight or for those who lose muscle mass really quickly, this is often a big problem. So if you do have any questions with it, please just post them down below or feel free to send me a message. Always happy to help. I'm Trevor from Spinewise, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.